Last night, IDF spokesman, Brigadier General Daniel Hagari, gave some startling new information about UNRWA employees. And I think that the information makes conclusively the point that I've been arguing for many weeks, which is that UNRWA is not a terror-adjacent organization. It is not aligned with Hamas. It is Hamas. There is literally no distinction between where UNRWA begins and Hamas ends. In his press briefing yesterday, Brigadier General, or actually he's a Rear Admiral, Daniel Hagari, brought a call between two Hamas operatives, one of whom, his name is Yusuf Zaidan Suleiman Hawajra, is a elementary school teacher at one of the UNRWA schools in Gaza. In the conversation, I'm just going to play you a short clip of it. Hawajra is talking to his friend about the fact that they kidnapped Israeli women and brought them back to Gaza. And they're laughing and exulting in the fact that they have kidnapped Israeli women. And it's not just that they kidnapped Israeli women as hostages. If you recall, a couple months ago, I think it was, I spoke with Islamic expert Dr. Moti Kedar, who was talking about how they view Israeli captives as property, as chattel, that they can do with whatever they want. This is how jihadists view non-Muslims who they take captive in war, in a jihad, in a holy war for Islamic imperialism. And they refer to the Israeli female captives as sabaya. And what Hagari explains is that sabaya is the term that the ISIS terrorists used to describe the Yazidi women that they took captive, that they systematically raped and enslaved and used as sex slaves. So they're calling our women, our daughters, sabaya. Okay? And I'm just going to play you a short clip.
أبو حسن
خالد معك، كيف حالك؟
سلامات.
وين ايش اخبار؟ وين انت؟
وين السبايا والدنيا ودين عنا خليك نايم.
انت مش عارف نام في الدار شارد. اسكت، احنا عند السبايا هنا مسك واحده.
اسكت.
وين ايش اخبارك؟
لا حبيبي.
وين انت؟
والله روحنا اسكت.
ايش كيف الامور؟
انا كويس اسكت والله نار.
لقيت شيء؟
ايه؟
لقيت شيء؟
جبنا فرس يا حاج.
ايش جبت؟
خيل فرس.
جاب حصان؟
صار اصلا اصيل مش حصان كديش تبع القرعان.
انت ومين جبته؟ مين ساعده؟ عبد ساعده؟ ايه كيف الامور؟
ممزح يا راجل، كيف حالك؟
والله خسينا جوا.
لا يا راجل.
والله بعد جحد، والله مبلجينه بجمعتنا.
لا شفت مناظر؟
شفت طق طيران العينين طخينهم.
كم واحد شفت؟
أنا شفت 2.
والله.
شاب من عندنا من جامعتنا.
كان صاحبتهم يا حبيبي.
I think anybody who has daughters, anybody who knows a woman, any woman who listens to that tape has to understand what we're dealing with here. And of course, it took the New York Times 2 months until late December to even acknowledge the massive scale of the sex crimes, and the UN Women has only acknowledged it officially yesterday. At any rate, leaving aside that fact, in his briefing, Hagari went on and said he gave the names of many, many other UNRWA employees, school teachers, social workers, school advisors who engaged in terrorism on October 7th, who participated in the slaughter, in the burning, in the rape, in the abduction of Israelis that day that led to the murder of 1,200 Israelis, the captivity of 246 Israelis, and the wounding of thousands more Israelis, the overrunning of over 50 Israeli communities, et cetera, et cetera.